Welcome back to Talk of the Town. With me now, I have Steve Bozeman, and he's the owner over at Steve's Auto Sales. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me today.
And now it was fun kind of chatting before the show, and you were telling me a little bit about the history and how you got into auto sales. But could you share that with our viewers as well?
Absolutely. It's kind of a passion I've had.
Yeah.
My grandfather worked on cars, and it kind of burned itself into me. I more or less just love cars, and I know people need them. So I just made something a business that would help people and fulfill my passion as well.
Absolutely. And you have that mechanic background as well.
Absolutely. I worked about 10 years as a mechanic, got my license, so it kind of helped facilitate the process of fixing the cars.
Right. And I would think that would just bring a different background that maybe a lot of other people who are in car sales don't have, that mechanic side of things.
Absolutely. It definitely gives me an edge to be able to fix the cars and make sure they're right.
Absolutely.
And a personal ability to be able to just speak to me as a mechanic as well as an owner.
Now, how long have you been in business over at Steve's Auto Sales?
I've been in business approximately 5 years here in Madison.
Okay, 5 years.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Things must be going well. You're
Things are
helping a
going
lot of
good.
folks.
I love it. It's every day I get up and I'm excited to go to work, so that's just something that a lot of people can't say. So.
Absolutely, absolutely. And a car purchase is really such a big part, like you said, of people's lives. You need it for transportation. You spend a lot of time in it. You take your family in it, maybe your pets.
Definitely.
So it's a really important part of somebody's life, a big decision that you get to be a part of.
It is. I feel like I'm giving almost a liberty to people buying the vehicle. Some people come in, they needed to go to school, they needed to go to work, they need it for their kids, so I'm able to help them out in a big way. So.
Now you have 2 locations, and where are you guys located?
We're located at 648 East Washington, across the street from the High Noon Saloon, next to the Goodyear and the Salvation Army, also on 1619 South Stoughton Road, both on the east side.
Perfect. So 2 easy locations for people to choose from.
Absolutely.
Awesome. And what kind of services and programs do you guys offer to your customers?
We offer a warranty program. We also have a discount parts program. If you buy a car from us, we'll offer you the same discounts we get on parts. We have tires. We also consider ourselves credit consultants, so we help people to build the credit. We talk to them about bad credit and try to just give people a good perception of what life should be like as far as building your credit up in association with the vehicle. So.
I love that because they often do go hand in hand if you are making payments on a car.
Absolutely.
How can you do that in a way that's responsible and could benefit you even to make those payments on a loan?
Yeah, I mean, making payments is definitely the first step. You know, the credit unions, they talk about building trade lines. An automobile definitely is a good trade line to have because it gives you a 3 or 4 year period to build this up, and you get the added bonus of driving your investment. So.
That's true. You get to use it.
You get to use your credit. So.
Absolutely. And what would you say is different between your business, Steve Auto Sales, and other dealerships in the area?
Well, I think that the first thing is that you're going to be talking to the owner.
Yeah.
A lot of other dealers, I mean, maybe you can't talk to the owner.
Right. You really get to meet Steve.
It's called Steve's Auto Sales, so the buck stops here.
Right.
When you come see me, we're going to do business face to face. We're going to have a relationship, and in the future, hopefully you'll come back like 90% of the customers. Bring your family, your grandma, your kids, and we'll have a good, graded relationship between each other to do business. So.
Absolutely. And where can people check you out online and also on Facebook?
Our website is www.stevesautosales.net and also Steve's Auto Sales at Facebook.
Awesome. Perfect.
Yes, please stop by the website.
And you guys also offer financing, which you mentioned. And what type of financing do you guys
Absolutely.
offer?
We have financing for good credit and bad credit. You know, we offer vehicles from as cheap as $500 to as much as $60,000. So we have the full gamut of vehicles. The credit, you know, we have people that deal with terrible credit, bankruptcies. It doesn't matter if you had a repo. We have people to deal with that. We have people to deal with good credit. So you get the primo interest rate. So, I mean, we have the whole spectrum of credit handling capabilities.
So no matter who you are or what your past history is, stop over to Steve's Auto Sales, and Steve will help you himself.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being with us today,
Thank
Steve.
you for having me.
I appreciate it. And we'll be back with more Talk of the Town, so stick with us here on Wisconsin's 57 Television.